Yeah, I've been watching some more Ted. Um, it's been great. It's just a bunch of dirty jokes and weed humor and 90s humor and yeah, I don't know. I think it surprised me how much I'm liking like the side characters as well. Like they'll sometimes have their own like B-side story, and it's like it's not with John and Ted at all,
Mhm.
and it's working. Like I think this is like a pretty really good sitcom.
Nice.
Yeah, and then movie wise, we watched Whiplash together, and that was genuinely one of the greatest films I've ever seen. Um,
I told you.
I mean, like, here's the thing. I've been wanting to watch it for years, but there's just, I don't know. I guess I'd been like waiting to watch it with some people or something. I don't know. And yeah, I mean, it blew me out of the water. Like, just first, the like sound design and music were just incredible, like, just incredible to listen to that movie. And then, the acting, I mean, truly, I think it's the greatest performance J.K. Simmons has done. Probably Miles Teller as well. They both
Probably.
are so intense in their roles and are such driven characters. It's just it's wonderful to see. There's such like wonderful mind games being played, and the story just takes you on such a trip. Like so many twists, but not like your traditional like mystery twists. It's just like certain turns you don't expect the movie to make. And then, but once it's there, you're like, oh my God, this is like even better now than what it was. And yeah, I think the movie ends on a beautiful note. And yeah, I couldn't say more nice things about this film. It's incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, what Ian said. I mean, I love that movie, and it's truly one of the great screenplays I think I've ever seen. And performance wise, yeah, I mean, both of them, both Miles Teller and J.K. Simmons just crush it. And
Yeah.
it really is this manipulative, but also in a weird way, this aspiration that both the lead characters want, and there's this longing for greatness, but to what end do you draw the line on what is acceptable as to push somebody to greatness?
Right. Yeah, no, it's just so beautiful. I could watch it again easily today. Oh, man, it's so good, dude.
Yeah,
it's so good. Yeah, yeah. It's probably my top 10 like movies of all time.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, it's that good.
I mean, I'll say it was so frustrating, and I told you this when the first time I watched it, where at the very end of the movie, as they're going and we get to the end, we're building, and then right at the very apex of the climactic song, ad break, and then it was like after the ad break, like credits, and we're like, it was just one of the most like cock block like moment. Like I was like, well, why the fuck do you put an ad right there? You goddamn, like I was so mad. But
no, I get it.
Didn't happen this time, which was
did
nice.
not. Yeah. And what that was through my Netflix with ads. No, it wasn't. That was with your Netflix. So I'm glad we didn't have ads.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I've watched this week. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I watched Maestro.
Oh, nice.
The Bradley Cooper movie about Leonard Bernstein.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a movie.
Oh man.
No, it's not terrible by any means. It's just,
but it's not what you were expecting.
Well,
like.
it's I don't know how to describe it. It's like
it's a biopic, right?
Sort of. It's more of a love story, and it's more about him and his wife. So it's really about him and his wife's relationship. It's not really so much about Leonard Bernstein as it is the two of them. So it feels strange calling it the movie Maestro, because I'm under the impression that I'm going to learn about Leonard Bernstein. And it's kind of going to be this musical biopic, which it is, but it's not. Like, it just says the thing, like they, in conversation with other characters, it says what he did as opposed to showing it. And
I don't love that.
You see some things he does, but so the first half of the movie, I was pretty engaged with it, but it's still like I didn't necessarily always feel their relationship or particularly connected to Bradley Cooper's character. And there are some weird setting up of shots where characters will be having these intimate conversations, but the camera would be so pulled back that you wouldn't really see the characters. Wow. And so you're more like just listening to the dialogue. So there's some like strange.
That's really strange. Yeah.
Camera choices, but at the same time, there's some really interesting and cool ways that they wanted to show what Leonard was into and communicate things. And there's some really amazing like one shots. But at the end of the day, I don't really feel like I got to know who he was. I will say that Carey Mulligan, who plays his wife, was actually incredible. Like, she was really good.
Better than Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, I would say so.
So you don't think, are you thinking like he probably shouldn't have gotten nominated for this?
I don't think that I think for him as a performer, like, I wish
he's done better.
I think I really wish somebody else had directed the movie, and I wish somebody else had also written the movie, because he wrote it with somebody else, he directed, and he was the lead actor.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know that.
And it really could have used, I think it would have benefited if either he directed and somebody else played the role, or he kept playing the role and somebody else directed, because there were just choices that just didn't. By the end of the movie, you started to like kind of move past things pretty quickly. And then by the end, you like see this thing and you're like, what does that have to do with anything? Also, I feel kind of strange about this new thing that like just happened. And then it like ends the movie and you're like, what was that movie about?
Yeah.
So I don't know. 3 out of 5 stars. There's like good things about it. I definitely wouldn't have put it in the best movie of the year by any means. You know,
okay. So I didn't realize it was nominated for that and Best Actor
and Best Actress.
Oh, okay. But you thought that deserved it, right? Best Actress.
Oh yeah, she was great. Okay. Yeah. It was okay.
Yeah. That's unfortunate for sure.
Yeah.
It looked like a good one.
It looked like it could have been. Yeah. I really would have liked to seen, like, I honestly,
and it was just hyped so much
to have seen it go through a somewhat stereotypical musical biopic.
Right.
Would have actually made it benefit. And like, if I don't know, that's what I'll say. It was all right. It was okay.
It was all right. Yeah. Is that all you watched this week?
Yeah, I watched Bluey.
How's Bluey?
Honestly, it's delightful.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually, I'm 27 and I was like, hey, we should watch Bluey. Like, it's on. Like,
you suggested it?
Well, Hannah was watching The Emperor's New Groove and then it went to like Bluey. And I was like, let's just watch Bluey. You know, I've never seen Bluey. I heard it's actually kind of fun. And it was. And like, I honestly, it's a comfort show. I get it.
So it's not, you could watch it without having a kid there. Like you would do that.
Like, it's like SpongeBob level, like, funny sometimes.
Interesting. Wow. Okay. I'll have to take your word for it.
It's just like, I don't think it gets to like the place that SpongeBob gets to, but there's like adult humor for sure.
Okay.
In a weird way. Like, and the art style is actually great. Like,
I like the art style for sure. Yeah. Okay. I'm surprised. That's cool.
And the episodes are only like 6 minutes, so it's like,
that's it. Wow.
Yeah.
That's really short. I guess kids' attention spans are really short these days. Huh?
Yeah, but like when I think about it, like Max and Ruby, I think is only like 6 minutes anyways, and that was like around when we were kids. So
Really? That's how short they are?
yeah, I can
Wow.
Max and
I loved Max and
Ruby
Ruby.
episode lengths. Uh it doesn't say. Oh, maybe it's a. Oh no, you know what? Maybe they were more like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Okay, well, I was wrong. I thought they were like 6 minutes long.
I know the original SpongeBob lengths were very short.
Yeah.
They had. I mean, you basically like the first episode. I think has like 3 episodes in one. So they're basically like 5-6 minute shorts.
Right.
So yeah, that's neat. That's neat. I'll have to. I don't know if I'll ever watch it, but I'll have to take your word for it.
I don't know. I feel like you should try it. It's kind of delightful.
If it's only 6 minutes, maybe it's worth it. Yeah. But yeah, that's I think that's everything we watched this past week and everything we wanted to talk about.